I'd like to call the Monday, November 17th Emmaus Borough Council meeting to order. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, first up on the agenda is personal appeals part 1. If anyone has a personal appeal, please approach the podium. Please state your name and address and sign in up there.
Hello, my name is Dave Skinner. I'm the president of the HOA Field at Indian Creek in Emmaus. Of our 240 homes, 50 of them are in Emmaus. First of all, we'd like to thank Eric Furman for all the work he did these past few months inspecting the grinder cable repairs that we did with Kay. Eric came out and inspected each of the installations that were done in Emmaus, and we thank him for his efforts. Secondly, the HOA would like to set up a meeting with Sean, Pepe, and anybody else to discuss Kay Builders' timetable for repairing our roads, our curbs, our sidewalks. The Upper Milford Township portion has been underway for the past 6 to 8 weeks. We really have heard nothing on when Kay's timetable runs out with the borough. We'd also like any updates that we could get on the completion date of the retention pond, which is also in Emmaus, and any updates on the modified plan that Kay has submitted. We have heard nothing from LCCD or wondering whether the borough has any more information for us. But the development is nearing the completion phase, and really all that is basically going to be left soon is the borough portion. We don't know whether you're going to be using odd engineer to inspect damaged concrete and curbs like Upper Milford Township did. We've had no correspondence with the borough, so we would like to sit down with our board and some of the officials from Emmaus to get some answers if that's possible.
And do you want to respond?
Just to let you know, we are aware of what's going on at the fields in Indian Creek. They were an item that was on the Planning Commission agenda. So I don't believe that there's anything pending that we would be speaking with the HOA about. However, we're happy to set up a meeting at some point.
Yeah, the up in Upper Milford Township, our first 3 phases, Kay Access Extension, they expired November 7th. Upper Milford did not give them any more extensions. We have phase 1 and 2 expire on the 31st of January. That leaves the annex or phase 6, which is basically all in Emmaus. I think that is I believe it's a March expiration date on that. So
That is correct, and they have not yet approached us.
They haven't approached you yet.
No.
Okay, you have no plans for starting to inspect damaged sideways with OT?
I would simply state that the borough none of that has been brought to the borough's attention, so no additional plans have been made on the borough's behalf other than the fact that we are aware of the deadlines.
Should the HOA be bringing damaged curbing and sidewalks to your?
Any submissions you were to make to our borough engineer would be helpful.
Okay, we will give you a list. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Does anyone else have a public appeal in the audience? Seeing none, our online guests, please unmute yourself. Can you unmute them?
Nothing.
All right. Hearing none. Does anyone have a community minute to bring forward? Roy?
Yes, I'd just like to take a moment and thank and tell them great job to the Emmaus High School field hockey team for winning the state championship once again. I don't know what number it is anymore. I've lost track.
16th.
16th? Madam Mayor. So congratulations to them on that prestigious championship. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else have a community minute? Hearing none. Under special presentations, we have two tonight. And we're going to start out with 1803 House.
I'm Dave Biles. I'm the president of the Shelter House Society.
And I'm Marion Schneck, the president of the 1803 House.
At our last Shelter House board meeting, the 1803 roof restoration project came up for discussion, and it was decided by our board to help with their project. And a motion was made and seconded to donate $1,000 towards the project. So as president of the Emmaus Shelter House Society, I'm happy to present to you our check for $1,000. That's a kicker.
Thank you. On behalf of the 1803 House, we graciously accept this check, generous check, for our roof campaign. And it's a wonderful way to start off
Good.
our campaign. And if anybody wants any other information, I have the QR code if anybody wants to see it for our campaign.
I just want to take a moment.
You don't even.
Nope. I just want to take a moment and mention how and why the Shelter House Society's financial donation to the 1803 roof replacement project is possible, and offer a thought about how anyone can help with the preservation of the three historic Emmaus colonial homes. I did some research, and according to the Shelter House records, Emanuel Yackel and his wife Eva were residents of Zionsville. In 1953, Emanuel and Eva were also the two of the first members of the Shelter House Society. Emanuel passed away on January the 29th, 1988. In his will, the Shelter House was one of three recipient organizations. Upon receipt of only a part of the endowment in 1992, the Shelter House's board of directors decided to invest the funds into financial investments. In 1991, a year later, funds were needed for the major restoration work on the Shelter House East End Foundation. It was discovered the log cabin was near a state of collapse. It was due to the bottom log sitting directly on the ground and not on any type of foundation. A receipt of additional endowment funds came right at the time of the society's financial needs. In addition to the endowment funds, several society members made financial contributions to the old log cabin's restoration. If it wasn't for Emanuel Yackel's endowment decision to include the Shelter House, the society would not be able to help the 1803 house today. I'd like to suggest, when planning a will, as Emanuel Yackel did in 1988, to give some serious consideration to include a financial donation to the three historic Emmaus colonial houses. I know I will. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, next up under special presentations is the Emmaus Public Library Board. Would like to share their renovations of the entrance of the library.
Good evening. I'm Carl Kramer, Emmaus representative to the Board of Trustees. And-
Ann Zayats, Emmaus representative to the Board of Trustees and current board president.
Hopefully our slide deck got into the mix.
It is. It's in there. It's in your iPads, Council.
Okay, are you going to be showing anything on the screens or?
No. Let me. You emailed them to me, right, Ann?
Yeah, they should have been sent over as a
Hold on,
PowerPoint on
Sean.
Friday.
I think I can send this to you from mine.
Yeah, the problem is
Need
it's
to
something in my email.
Okay, well, I'll send it so it's at the top of yours. There you go.
I don't have access to it on this computer.
I don't think we can pull it up.
Thumb drive, do you have a thumb drive?
By email?
No, I don't have access to it on.
Oh.
Do you have it in the back?
Is there a separate email I can send it to?
Yeah, they've locked us out of access to all the shared files on the
Okay.
computer. So
So apologies to the audience, but
why
taking you through the slide deck. The introductory slide shows two pictures of the library that are what I call the preferred current views of the library. One is a view from Main Street, looking mostly at the that's the second slide, Mayor.
That's the second slide that you have.
And so that view has a nice clean look to it. And then the other slide on that, or picture on that slide is the Isaiah Zager community mural that was done with the Emmaus High School art students. If you go to the second slide, basically you're rounding the corner from the mural to look at the front entranceway of the library as it currently exists today. And that entranceway patio
no,
and
I have
facade
an idea.
shows some cracked and heaved sidewalks. The wall that you can partially see, the mortar of the stones is crumbling and presents a danger, an increasing danger for any children, et cetera, that might be playing on the wall. Second picture on that same second slide shows the scarred wall where the portico roof used to be. It was removed by the borough in the springtime due to the flat roof